So when we ask you 10 questions, you calculated that answer. If your first answer was higher, your subjective impression was a little bit higher than your objective. If it was the reverse, then your objective or your calculated response was higher than your subjective response. So hopefully those two aren't too far apart. If they were, maybe you've learned something about that person that you didn't know before when you started studying it a little bit deeper. But it also tells us something that our impression of people, due to our own biases, and we all have them, is sometimes different than when we sit down and answer specific questions about that person. So one of the takeaways then for today on this little exercise is it takes more than one analysis of people to come up with what is reality. So if you're really, really brave, you can go back. If you're in a mature organization and you don't already do evaluations, and some of you probably do, some of you may not, we encourage all companies to develop at least an annual review process with employees, and there are a number of companies that can help you do that. Is we want you to maybe ask your direct reports, if you have them, to answer these questions about you. And you can also do this on all of your direct reports. So some of your CEOs were in the meeting last year. We did this little exercise. They may have already asked you to do this. They may ask you again, who knows? But it's a good little exercise. Again, it's a conversation starter. We may see employees' value differently than other people see them because they know them better. And we often don't know what employees are more valuable than others. And so we use this as a tool just to get the conversation started about how do we make each employee better? How do we make ourselves better? How do we continue to improve? So this is very simple, very basic. Again, it's just to start the conversation. So this isn't an advanced tool by any means, but it's a way to get you started if you don't already do something like this. So hopefully the little exercise just sort of tweaks your thinking a little bit and something that you can start thinking about in more detail if you don't do it already.